Hey Relights, what's going on? It's your girl Riri. We are winding down today. We were very successful in getting the main thing accomplished off of our to-do list. We didn't get everything accomplished, but we did get a lot accomplished. But what I recognized in getting those things accomplished was what have I done for self-care today? What have I done for myself? What have I done to bring my energy back to a balanced state? My equilibrium is good. I feel like my chakras are clear. And then just also to get my body back in order. It was I'm being very transparent that time of the month. And it just went off. And a lot of times as women, our hormones, our pH balance is off. And we just need to get those things back in order so that we can continue on until the next time, right? And not even just that, just the up and down of the not knowing, the unknowing, just walking in this thing we call, I hate. Yes, so as I was saying, a lot of times we neglect our self-care and daily things that we should be doing. Every morning you should ground yourself, and I believe every night you should also ground yourself. I think the morning and the nighttime are very important times in our lives when we're awake, when we're in awake state, that we need to care for ourselves and also help our bodies to regulate, calm down, wake up, relax, get energized. And so it's nighttime. I'm in my robe and I have been really just, my mind has been racing. And I said, what can I do to just calm my nerves? What's one of my coping skills? And it's always for me like water therapy, to get in water. So coming soon, I do have a mental health line. It is coming soon, y'all. I am working on it. I'm testing it myself. I want to make sure that I'm giving the best quality product, the most organic product, the product closest to God is what I want to give to my consumers. And so I haven't really released the product, but I was laying down and I was talking to my friend and I said, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm getting ready to go take a bath. And my friend said, well, why don't you record the content? And I was like, well, because my bathroom isn't complete. It's clean, but it's not really appealing to the eye. I have done nothing to it since I moved in. And that'll be another story time as to why I really haven't gotten comfortable in my home. I'm very comfortable. Let me not say I'm not. I'm very comfortable. My house is my haven, but I haven't really started to decorate it because I have been traveling so much, and so it gets away from me. But on this journey, through this process, you will see me starting to do things to decorate my home, get my home in order. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited that you all can go along with me to see before and after, and just making my home a haven. But I say all that to say, I'm sick of allowing things. When my friend said that, I was like, no, and I kind of like shut it down. And I'm like, Riri, that's your problem. Like, get uncomfortable. You are going to be judged. But that's okay. You're not doing it for the likes of anyone else. You're doing it because God told you to walk in your purpose. You're doing it because you need to educate people. You're doing it because people need to know. You're doing it because your people are suffering, because my people have been oppressed for so long. You're doing it because you're breaking generational curses. You're bringing back the holistic way of coping. You are a holistic practitioner. You think different, and people need to understand why. People, you move different. People need to understand why, because we're not going to gatekeep over here. We want all of those that want to follow the path of moving into a more healthier and happier lifestyle to do so. Jump on the bandwagon, because I'm telling you now, with all that's going on in the world, the only thing that can help us get through it, day by day, minute by minute, second by second, is for us to be thankful for the things that we have, and to also experience the greatness in the little things that we can do. Things that maybe aren't monetary or aren't that much, or that really are investments to us. So with that being said, I am going to face my fears. I am going to allow you guys in a very intimate space in my life. And it's not to be, I don't want this channel to be a seductive channel. I want this channel to be appealing. I want it to be informative, and I want to change lives. I really do. I want to help push the cause, and the cause is for us to take control of our lives, of our energy, of our health, the best way we can. Please let me introduce you to my herbs. We're going to go over to the corner of my home where I do house my herbs, and I create a healing concoction per se, and it's of dried natural herbs, all organic, all from the earth. And I take the medicinal properties of the herb, and I teach you how to use the medicinal properties of the herbs. And in this case, I've created a healing bath. And it's really, I call it like a healing tea for your bath. And we're going to go and make our healing herbs. And I always pick the herbs depending on what needs I need met. Like if I've, for example, I feel like my pH balance is off, I might increase some of my burdock root. I might increase some raspberry leaves if I'm cramping. I might add some dandelion, if I'm experiencing extreme hot flashes, or I'm sweating a lot. I'm not detoxifying. It doesn't feel pure. I might put a cinnamon stick for antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antifungal. I might add lavender for the purpose of soothing skin irritations. I might add some rose or some, what else do I have over here? I have so many things, y'all. I might add some rose, not just for fragrance, but for soothing purposes as well. If you're having issues with lubrication, dryness, these herbs really help with those things. And most importantly, once you use these herbs, because they're topical and they get inside those pores, and they're releasing so many things, your endorphins, all of those things are increased, and you really do feel a sense of euphoria. You feel happier, you feel calmer. People with insomnia that have experienced my herbs, they sleep through the night. Children that may have special needs that are harder to calm, I have products to do that as well. So I'm not a doctor. I'm just a girl trying to learn about the natural remedies that we have available to us through the power and resources that God has left us with here on earth. So I have talked your head off enough. You're going to watch me create my bath bomb. This will be a quick little montage, a little B-roll. Maybe not a montage, a little B-roll. And that'll be it. All right, y'all. So right here we have our dandelion roots. And this stuff is very potent. You just need a little bit. It's just for my bath. And also, when you buy my product, I will tell you how to use it and the amounts to use. And the only reason is because you don't want to overuse the products. You don't want to misuse the products. Herbs are very strong. They are very strong and very potent. So although it may look like a little bit, trust me, that's all you need, especially for a bath. So as you see, I even use different tongs for the herbs. This right here is sage leaf. I use different tongues for the herbs because, you know, some people have allergies, and when people want specific herbs, I want to make sure that they're not cross-contaminated. I'm just very caring about that too. I just feel like it's respectful just to keep everything clean when you're providing a product to people. And I think mixing things just is not a sign of cleanliness to me. I think you should keep things separate and organized. And I think that's more sanitary to me. And I think you also, I know that's a way that you keep your herbs from mixing. Because sometimes, like I said, I create my tea bag, my bath tea bag, my herbal tea bag, depending on how I'm feeling. This is rose petals. I think I told you guys that. So far we have dandelion roots, we have sage leaf, we have lavender flower, and we have rose petals. These are real organic roses. And then lastly, I got some more I want to use. Got some peppermint leaf. So in the concoction, I don't even like to say that word concoction, but in the mixture or the combination of herbs that I've created, you're going to get a little bit of all of these herbs. And the reason why I have combined so many herbs in such a small pack is because most of the herbs that I have are all, to me, root herbs. And root herbs, to me, they pretty much cover everything you're going to need to do anything that you're going to need it to do. So what that means, I know that's kind of confusing, but it's like a lot of the herbs that I've chosen, they cover a lot of the ailments that we suffer from, whether it's mental health or physical health. And y'all, these are my calendula leaves, flowers. Actually, they're actually whole flowers. They're whole flowers, if you can see that. And I'm gonna definitely do some red raspberry leaf because my menstrual cycle just went off. So I think that's a really good idea. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna show you what my raspberry leaf looks like, y'all. This is the raspberry leaf. Okay, y'all. Look at my herbs, y'all. They're so fragrant. They're beautiful. This is gonna be my ReLove herbal tea bath. That is the name. This is going to be your ReLove herbal tea bath. All right, let's go. great morning, y'all. Yeah, I can't believe how transparent I'm coming on here. I'm talking about boogers in the eyes, probably in my nose, and a slob around my mouth. But look, we come in here real and raw. Okay, this is, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. My baby calling. I woke up like this. Oh, I woke up like this. Okay, y'all, the reason for this quick video is we have a lot to do today. I'm going to come back on camera when I am better dressed and prepared to prepare you for our next vlog. This is actually going to end our vlog for yesterday. We practiced a self-care habit that I've created, which is a healing bath, using my products that I've actually curated for a specific purpose, to heal our bodies, and it is coming soon. But what I noticed is I took the bath. I didn't show you the aftermath. I think it's very important that you see the aftermath of the bathtub, because when I first curated this product, there were a lot of trial and error. And the error was that after I took my bath, all of my herbs were of course going down the drain, which could cause all type of stuff. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a plumber, but I would imagine if you have all of this stuck matter that, you know, you're gonna cause a clog. Well, that's why I've created the process of setting your intent, placing them in a tea bag, and then placing the tea bag in your water, which you saw me do yesterday, which creates like a healing tea that you're really soaking in. And of course, I'm going to do step by step. You'll actually see me making my products. My line is coming soon, so just keep your eyes open. I just want you to know that I actually use my own product and I live by them, and I get my family to live by them. You know, those that are willing to listen and want to heal from the inside out and naturally. And so I'm going to show you my bathtub. And once I show you my bathtub, you'll see what it really looks like. And this is trial and error, y'all. I get better and better every time. But you'll notice that there were some pieces left in, and it's because I did not seal the bag as tight as I should have. I should have double knotted it. So that's some instruction that I would definitely give my consumer. But I will also tell you that you can also use the bag biodegradable. You can put it in your compost. You can give it back to Mother Nature. So everything is natural and holistic, and you can actually use it for a second purpose. Even some of the herbs that I've curated within my product, you can even put outside in your yard, and it will repel mosquitoes and actually assist with some fertilization. So again, I'll go into details about the specifics of my product, but I did want to give you a look at what my bathtub looked like before I clean it. Should I have cleaned it last night? Yes, but I was so tired. The bath, I will tell you the effects of the bath, they really make you feel heavy because so many toxins and things and impurities are coming out of your body. You just want to rest, and I definitely recommend resting right after your bath, you know. And so I'm going to actually show you the bathtub. And I just want to thank y'all so much for watching my video. Y'all continue to engage in healthier habits. And know that just doing good, putting out good, you'll receive it. And that's what we're doing on this channel. I'm going to put out everything that I can that's good. I'm going to sow my seeds, and I'm going to pray that my fruit harvest, because that's what God promised me. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and we'll be tuning in soon for the next video. Consistency is key. Determined and focused, baby.